You're watching Tommy TV.
Yep, I gotcha.
Coach, big game here against Mount Zion, Hall Conference rivals. What does a game like this mean for you?
Oh, sorry, you got me?
Yeah.
I think I heard somebody talking to me from the studio or something. I got you. I can hear you just fine. I just heard something talk back there. Yeah, it's been a long time since they beat these guys. Just generational talent out of them in the last 4 years, and lots good. So, this is a team that, we play well. Hopefully we can get them. I don't know. We'll see. They're a really, really good three-point shooting team. We typically guard the three-pointers really well, but, two guys over for 50% in the last few games, and 5 kids or 5 starters over 30%. So, or 4 out of 5 starters over 50%. 30%, goodness sakes. But yes, good three-point shooting team. That's always dangerous.
I know it's Blazes and street clothes. Everything all right there?
Yeah, everything's fine there. Just something we got to take care of behind the scenes. Yep.
All right, cool. All right, so what is it going to take for you guys shutting down the three? What are you looking for most from your guys tonight?
Well, just continue playing how we play, just play with great effort. They've got a little bit of length on us here, so we're going to have to play a little physical and make sure we get the rebounds and that kind of stuff. They are a 2-3 zone team, which is, not the normal varsity boys basketball defense nowadays, so that's probably going to take a few minutes to get adjusted to. So we just got to be careful going against that zone, and we still got to be in attack mode with our dribble drive stuff, and not just get pass happy and things like that, and get a couple deflections out of us. So just a little bit different team that we played. Great three-point shooters, 2-3 zones, a little bit different curveball for us.
All right, sounds good. Good luck tonight, Coach.
Okay.
We'll see you at the end of the game.
Thank you. Thanks, guys.
Coach Ryan Brown talking to us a little bit here about this big matchup between Taylorville and Mount Zion, and we're excited for this one. Blaze, your thoughts? The big game tonight. What do you think?
I think, what Coach Brown said, Mount Zion's is very good at shooting the deep three. I think you're able to see it throughout their whole year. And another big thing, they have 4 guys that are 6'5" or taller. So that's going to be a big issue today for Taylorville, having to go against such tall guys.
Historically, that's kind of been an issue for Taylorville as far as being able to slow down that height. They haven't matched up well historically with that. But we've got some tall guys now. Patrick Curtin is able to provide some height. Blaze, my goodness, Blaze, I am losing it. Also, Brock, my goodness, I couldn't think of his name. Brock Brown also has some height as well. So Taylor will rely on that. Hopefully they'll be able to clear a little bit of space, allow Malik and Owens to get in there to be able to cause some problems. They'll be able to get in there. Well, I think our sponsors allow us to be here. I better get them out of the way before I can't remember how to talk. Senior Citizens, the Christian County official sponsor of the Taylorville Tornado Free Throw. TCCU, official sponsor of the Taylorville Tornado Timeout. Scooters Coffee will donate $3 for every three-point basket that's made. McDonald's, I'm loving it, where they love the Tornadoes, and we love McDonald's. Don't forget to join us for the WTIM Nicole Patrick Country Financial Player of the Game, which we will announce at the end of tonight's broadcast. There, that is taken care of. We are all set now. Big thing to note so we're excited for this one. Let's take a look at some of these guys on this team and what they've been doing all season long as we reach a really critical point in our season. Look, January is really where you really start to see what your team is made of. You really start to see what you've got. Landon Bowser in 15 games, averaging about a point a game, 10 rebounds, 4 assists, 16 timeouts, 4 steals, and he's been a really good guy off the bench. They've been using him a lot.
Yeah, I've definitely been able to see it. They've been using Bowser a lot more often. They've been using him to really get in there for defense, being able to pass that ball around. He's a very good rotational piece. And I think a great way. I think if Taylorville wants to win this, they need to get Boucher more minutes.
Max Owens, 14 games, 4.7 average points, 70 rebounds. He's been an absolute beast as well, and a really good point guard for Taylorville. If he can keep his fouls in check, he'll be a big, dangerous piece. Tucker Durbin has played in 4 games this year, 17 minutes, has had 2 turnovers and 1 steal. They haven't used him as much. They have used him a ton in JV, and he's going to be a big piece here. Maybe not this year, but next year he's going to be a big piece.
Yes, absolutely. I mean, he's such a great shoot. He can shoot from anywhere on the court. He's able to do so much.
Wyatt Yonker, 7 games, about 3 rebounds, 4 turnovers, 1 steal for him. Another guy that they were using him a lot more in that game against Shelbyville, that game that Taylorville won. He came in and has big minutes as Taylorville got into kind of foul trouble as the referees were kind of calling every single thing in sight, and he was a big part of that win against Shelbyville. Maddox Severa, 15 games, about 5 points per game, 53 rebounds, 9 assists, that's 14 turnovers and 13 steals, shooting about 48% from the field, but it's his three-point numbers, 22.7%, and while he's not hitting every single three, he's hitting clutch threes, and that's become a big deal for Maddox, who's been a big pivotal part of Taylorville's success. Big game against Mount Zion Braves here as we're going through all of the players for Taylorville and what they've been able to provide for this team, and just some of the numbers that they've been able to do. Of course, I'm telling you, I'm all over the place today. I'm just scatterbrained like crazy. It's crazy. I'm gonna need you to take over. No, I'm just kidding. But Blake Laddish not playing tonight. Something that Coach Brown said they're taking care of in-house. And so there'll be a big hole that Taylorville will need somebody else to step up and really be that centerpiece that Taylorville needs. So how they address that and how they move forward with finding some spot in the middle will be huge for Taylorville. Bodie Woodall, 2 games, 1 point, 9 minutes, 4 rebounds, and 1 assist. So while Bodie has not played a ton, he's made the most of the time that he's been in.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the best way to impress coaches when you're not starting is by when you go in and you get the reps, you show out. And that's exactly what Bodie Woodall has been doing. Sean
Morrison, 2 games, played in 5 minutes, and we're looking to see another big part of the early of the JV guys. Braylon Kirk, 1 game, 1 minute. And again, some of these guys, we're excited to see what they will provide. Maybe not this year, but next year and in the future, as some of these bench guys are going to be there. But Patrick Curtin, 14 games, 3 points per game, 42 rebounds, 12 assists. When he is in, there's not a single board that's safe. He's coming for all the rebounds.
Yeah, I mean, and another thing, like we talk about height. We talked about height with Mount Zion. Patrick Curtin is very tall. And, you know, height is going to be such a huge factor in this game because both teams have it.
Malik Pierce, what can we say? Averages about 10 points per game, played 420 minutes, 46 rebounds, 48 assists, 22 steals, shooting about 46% from the field and 16% from the three-point line and 75% free throw shooter. And he is the floor general. This team does not do much without Malik Pierce on the floor.
Yeah. I mean, that's just how it is. He's just so versatile in every single way. He can get up there for physical plays, to get that layup. He can shoot from deep. He can play very good defense, and he's very fast.
Colton Reese, 6 games, 1.3 points. Doing all right. Colton Reese has been another big center that they've been using kind of off the bench there in minutes, especially in the second and third quarter when they've needed relief, and he's been a big part of that defense that's come in, that's been able to just kind of play center underneath the court and play against some of those big guys and guard the baselines as they come through. Brock Brown, my goodness, if we are looking at a college player, that is the man right there. 15 games, averaging 15.5 points, 90 rebounds, 22 assists, 38 steals, 52 turnovers, shooting 54% from the field and 26% from the three-point line. And I'd say if there's one area that Brock Brown would probably need a little bit of work in is free throws. He's shooting about 60%. But my goodness, are we being picky? Because Brock Brown's a beast.
He literally had a career day just a few weeks ago. He's just absolutely incredible and definitely the cornerstone of this team for the next 2 years.
We're excited. It should be a good game here against a very tall Mount Zion team and a team that lives and dies by the three. And don't let their record fool you. Yes, Mount Zion is 7-9, but this is a team that, for the most part, kind of had to make some big adjustments as this season went. J.C. Anderson, big guy that was supposed to play for them, has committed to playing for LSU. play for Coach Lane Kiffin, has left early to go pursue, to go train, and to go do stuff for at the college level. So he is not playing. He hasn't been playing at all this year, and that's been a big part of Mount Zion and the big adjustments that they've needed to make. Losses to Cahokia, Springfield, Belleville West. They got throttled by Mattoon, which I can only imagine meant that their three-point shooting wasn't falling. They lost 56-35 against Mattoon on the road. Wins against Richland County, Effingham, Charleston, and Casey Westfield. Wins against Marion, then a loss against Jacksonville, Limestone, who also beat Taylorville, by the way. A win against Sterling, a loss to Glenwood, 47-36, a loss to Muhammad Seymour, losses against Peoria, and a win against Rantoul. So that's been Muhammad's season. So again, it really feels, at least from just the eye test, that when their threes have been falling, they struggle.
Yeah, I mean, as you said, they live and die by the three. And it's just one of those things where it's like when you commit so much to shooting threes, obviously you're not going to make them all. So when you're not shooting well, you're going to lose.
So we'll see what waits this game here tonight as Taylorville gets ready to take on the Mount Zion Braves. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we'll have much more from Taylorville. You're watching on Tommy TV and listening to us on WTIM, your information station, back in just a little bit. It's good. Welcome back to Taylorville Tornado Basketball as Tornadoes come out onto the basketball court as they get ready to take on the Mount Zion Braves here at Dolph Stanley Court. Both teams coming into this game 7 and 9 as they get ready for some big action here between two Apollo Conference rivals. And while I've often maintained that this is not as heavy of a rivalry as say Taylorville and Effingham, it's still a pretty heated rivalry between these two schools.
It's just one of those things where it's like, obviously Taylorville and Effingham, they have a lot of history, they have a lot of beef, but Mount Zion, I mean, overall, Taylorville's been very back and forth throughout the years in all the splits.
Yeah, I remember when I first moved here back in 2019, Mount Zion was not good at basketball. Those first 2-3 years, Taylorville was able to handle everything that they threw at them. Then it was Mount Zion's turn. Mount Zion was really, really good for about 3 years, and now it's kind of even. So we'll see what happens here in tonight's game as Taylorville gets ready to take on the Mount Zion Braves. All right, as we get a little bit closer, let's see, should we get to we got a little bit of time here. Can we pull up our CTI keys to the game, take a look at our CTI keys to the game here while we have a moment before we get to the national anthem? Yeah, play physical basketball. Look, this is a team that's built on playing physical. They've been, some of these games, they haven't been aggressive enough as the game has started. Look to see them come out right off the gate and play strong, play physical. That's the Apollo Conference way. Let's do it. Keep your foot on the gas. Look, if Taylor gets an early lead like they did against Shelbyville, keep your foot on the gas. Pour on the points. I don't care if you're up by 30. Keep going. Pour it on. Let's go. And make your free throws. Look, I know that sounds cliche, but this is a team that when they've made their free throws, they've won. And when they haven't made their free throws, they haven't won. So, and that's been true. You can go look at the numbers from it, but make your free throws tonight. That's your CTI keys to the game. Thank you to CTI, proud sponsor of our Tommy TV keys to the game. All right, we're going to take a quick break for the national anthem and starting lineups. When we come back, we will have our starting lineups as you get ready for Taylorville Premier basketball as they look to take on the Mount Zion Braves. We'll be right back. You're listening to WTIM and watching us on Tommy TV.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Dolph Stanley Court here at Taylorville High School for tonight's Apollo Conference basketball contest between the Mount Zion Braves and your Taylorville Tornadoes. At this time, could you please rise? Gentlemen, remove your caps for the playing of our national anthem, which will be performed tonight by your award-winning THS Jazz Band under the direction of Cliff Jordan. Let's meet tonight's starting lineups. First for the visitors, the Braves of Mount Zion High School. At one forward, a 6'6" junior, number 12, Connor Cuddy. At a forward, a 6'5" freshman, number 22, Jordan Sands. At forward, a 6'6" junior, number 23, Landon Workman. At one guard, a 5'6" freshman, number 14, Drake Gensler. And at the other guard, a 6'3" junior, number 2, Brody Lippa. The Braves are coached by Dale Schuring. And now, let's meet the starting lineup for your Taylorville Tornadoes. At one forward, a 6'4" junior, number 22, Patrick Curtin. At the other forward, a 6'6" sophomore, number 44, Brock Brown. At guard, a 6' junior, number 12, Maddox Rivera. At a guard, a 5'8" junior, number 3, Maddox Owens. And at guard, a 5'11" senior, number 23, Malik Pierce. Tornadoes are coached by Ryan Brown, assisted by Doug Boucher, Brenta Michael, Jackson Castleman, and Mike Rivera.
Welcome back to Taylor's Basketball alongside
Tracy
Blaze
Folks,
Rogers.
and
Get
Randy
ready
Moss.
for action here. Brody Lippa, Connor Cuddy, Drake Gensler, Jordan Sams, and Landon Workman starting for Mount Zion for Taylorville. They're going tall, Blaze, with Maddox Owens, Max Rivera, Bradford Curtin, Brock Brown, and Malik Pierce. Brock Brown getting ready to jump here as he will go against, Landon Workman. And Taylorville going right to left on your radio dial. Jump is up for our McDonald's jump ball. Taylorville gets it, and we are underway. Taylorville wearing their white uniforms with purple and gold stripes. As that one heads towards us out of bounds, they'll stay with Tornadoes. White stripes with the purple or with the golden Tornado logo on them. Purple numbers and THS on their chest. Mount Zion wearing black uniforms, white. Mount Zion with white numbers. Red stripe on the side with the MZ logo with the spearhead on it. And those are our uniforms for today. Rivera with a quick three. Yes, sirree. Yes, sirree, Bob, actually. $3 for every three-point basket. Biscuits Coffee, not a bad way to start, Blaze.
Yeah, I mean, that's the picture-perfect way to start any kind of game.
Brody Lippa in trouble, gets it over to Drake Gensler. Gensler trying to get around Maddox Owens. Owens applying heavy pressure, falls down, still maintains his dribble, still struggling with his dribble. Now gets over the right side, stops. Purple Rain loud here tonight as there's a big crowd on hand. Lippa tries to get around Malik Pierce, kicks out to the left-hand side. Head fake from Gensler. Gensler cutting over the right side, then up top. Nearly stolen away by Brock Brown, now picked up by Jordan Sams. Sams over the left-hand side, now grabbed by Gensler. Gensler up top, feeding it over to Connor Cuddy. Now stolen away by Maddox Owens, and now a foul will come in as it will be a holding foul called on Mount Zion, and we see our first foul of the day. That will come to Connor Cuddy, his team first.
Well, I think we're both already in the football season right now.
My goodness, I have been all over the place today. You'd think I hadn't called a game all season, man. Patrick Curtin over the right side, then over to Maddox Rivera on the right wing. Rivera holding, then getting over to Malik Pierce. Had some space for a three, changed his mind because he had Patrick Curtin down low in the post. Could not make the hook shot, ball goes out of bounds, and he'll stay with Taylorville.
That's obviously, Patrick Curtin wasn't able to make the shot there, but that was a very good effort there from Curtin to be able to spin around and get there.
And that's where height really comes in is, they saw Connor Cuddy knock that one out. Speaking of tall, Patrick Curtin getting the easy interior pass. Oh, Malik Pierce blocks it. Brock Brown runs hard. And Brock Brown will pick up his first foul as he runs hard into Brody Lippa.
Yeah, it looks like Lippa got, may have busted his Lippa on the ground there.
Well, he tried grabbing it. Brock was in motion trying to grab the ball and just came down hard on him. So he'll pick up Taylorville's first. But we talked about in our CTI keys of the game being physical. And that's exactly what Taylorville has done to start off this one. Gensler, top of the key, trying to get around Maddox Owens. We'll see our first substitute come in as Will Groen gets ready to go. Missed shot on the interior baseline upheaval. And here comes Maddox Owens, left side for Rivera. Wide open, shot from three. Yes, sir! Go ahead.
This is literally the perfect way to start a game. Oh my goodness, they are on fire.
Taylorville leads this one 8-0, forcing Mount Zion to call a timeout here. Maddox Rivera with 6 points here on a big start from the Tornadoes. And what was our other CTI keys of the game? Keep your foot on the gas. Look, do not let up. Keep playing physical ball and keep getting the ball to who you need to as the Taylorville Tornadoes really try to work on that. And quite frankly, I was shocked to see Rivera as open as he was. He had already hit that first three earlier in the game.
Yeah, I mean, they were literally like walking away from him, and they just let him wide open. I mean, that's just obviously, that's miscommunication there on Mount Zion's part. But that's also great for Maddox Rivera being able to capitalize off of those situations. I feel like, both the girls' team and the boys' team have struggled to capitalize off of certain situations in certain games. But today, they've been just on fire.
So we'll see what adjustments Taylorville's going to make here as that pass comes in to Drake Gensler. And Taylorville kind of playing a little bit of a press here, at least on this throw-in. Gensler left side, double team, tries to get rid of it. Now over the far right side, picked up by Sams. Jordan Sams up top, back over to Gensler. Now Gensler bringing the ball over towards us, tries to go through his legs. Then over the left wing over to Connor Cuddy. Cuddy bringing the ball in over to Will Groen on the left side of the three-point line. Now to the left wing for Jordan Sams for a three. No good, goes out of bounds. It'll be Mount Zion basketball.
You could kind of see it was one of the Taylorville, I think it was Maddox Owens, sort of just tipped it there. He probably should have just let that ball sail out of bounds.
This height for Mount Zion is insane. Will Groen, 6'5", Landon Workman, 6'6", Jordan Sams, 6'5", Connor Cuddy, 6'6". I mean, these are tall guys. Left wing three and good, and Jordan Sams finally puts Mount Zion on the board, 5:26 into the first quarter.
Yeah, I mean, it's like you got a bunch of Goliaths on one team, and you got David here. And I'm David.
It's not taking anything away from Taylorville. They do have height this year. That pass was fed too far from Brock Brown to Maddox Severa as he tried on a give and go. Quick turnover, quick shot, and Connor Cuddy. And within 26 seconds, it's back to a one-possession game.
Well, maybe I did jinx him because I was talking about being picture perfect at the beginning.
Well, it was. It was 8-0. Now it's 8-5. Now it's not picture perfect anymore. Brock Brown left side, Havera now over the corner. Grabbed by Malik Pierce, staggers step, then drifts over towards the right-hand side. Feeds into Patrick Curtin, tries to go around. Shot up, no good. Gets his own rebound. No good again. Kicks out to Brock Brown. Brown on the left side of the baseline. Slings it over to Malik Pierce. Pierce right side. Shot. I don't know how that went in, but it did.
Just an amazing play overall by Pierce, by Brown, by Curtin. My goodness.
Brody Lippa left side working on Malik Pierce. Max Owens cuts the gap. Picked off by Patrick Curtin. Curtin still struggling to pick it up. Finally does. Then gets it over the left side for Brock Brown. Brown over to Havera on the left wing. No good short. Gets his own rebound. Kicks it out to the right side. Malik Pierce all alone for a three. In, out, no good. And rebounded underneath there by Will Groen.
This freaking where it swirls around on the rim every time.
Drake Gensler left side for Mount Zion. He cuts over the left wing. One hands it over to Brody Lippa. Lippa over the right side. Head fake on a three. Connor Cuddy to the left side for Lippa. No good. And Maddox Owens tries to grab the rebound. Fighting. Coming away with it is Gensler. And Gensler will reset for the Braves. No shot clock tonight. That's important to know. No shot clock tonight. Lippa over the left-hand side. Grabbed by Connor Cuddy. Cuddy trying to work on Patrick Curtin. Step back jumper. Good. And it's a 10-7 game.
I mean, in like less than, and really in like barely over a minute, Mount Zion has put themselves right back in this game.
Malik Pierce, right side for Havera. That leaves him all alone. Shot up. Havera can't miss. 3 threes. He's 3 for 4 overall, or 2 for 3.
They really got to stop. They really got to stop letting him get that open.
Yeah, he's 3 for 4 on three-pointers tonight, man. That's fantastic. Right side underneath the baseline, steps on the line, Taylorville ball, 13-7, and at least the hero of the moment right now has been Maddox Severa, as Taylorville will get ready to inbound this one.
I mean, he's literally almost at double-digit points, and we're like barely past the halfway point in this first period.
He has 9 of the 13 points for Taylorville. Malik Pierce, right side, takes a handoff to Havera, and now has his pocket picked. Fighting to get the ball back from Jordan Sams. Sams to the left-hand side, now grabbed by Holden Wiry. Now over the right side. Shot up from 3 from Cuddy, in, out, no good. Brock Brown tries to get the rebound, and a displacement foul will be called underneath the basket.
Good job here by the refs. I mean, the refs are being very good. I mean, they're not being super strict about everything, but they're also, not just letting everything go. And we've seen 2 versions of those. We've seen 2 types of those games in other games before.
Foul called on Holden Wiry, his first, team second. So here comes Malik Pierce. The right-handed senior bringing the ball down now over the right-hand side. Getting it over to Havera in the far corner. Now into Patrick Curtin on the baseline. Right side, tries to get over to Owens. Knocked out of bounds by Connor Cuddy.
That's a nice effort there by Cuddy to swat it. But, also Patrick Curtin probably shouldn't have forced that ball. That was a risky pass.
So now Owens looking for some help. Lobs in to Malik Pierce. Grabs it one-handed just like a wide receiver would. Right side. Then over to Patrick Curtin in the far right wing. Into Brock Brown, turn, spin, shot up, no good. And finally pulling it down is Landon Workman. Workman over the left-hand side, slings it over to Holden Wiry. Wiry now over the right side, grabbed by Connor Cuddy. Cuddy cuts in. Patrick Curtin right there, knocks the ball away, and Curtin's a big part of that. And gets it over to Malik Pierce. Pierce on the right side. He's trying to go coast to coast. Up with it and good on the coast to coast layup.
Man, the roll on the rim this time, it falls in.
It loves us, it hates us, it loves us. Braxton Rhodes on the left side. Now that one gets knocked away. A foot race. Pierce tries grabbing it, and it's going to be picked up underneath there by Holden Wiry, and jump ball called.
Oh, it's going to stay with Mount Zion. It's a really nice job there by Malik Pierce to get that ball out. You know, I was honestly surprised Malik didn't pick that up because of how fast he is.
15-7 in favor of Taylorville, and a timeout called by Mount Zion, although it is a jump ball. The timeout was not granted before the jump ball was called. So it will be Mount Zion ball, but the arrow will change hands here.
And it's interesting because Mount Zion, you can kind of tell they're panicking. They've already burned through 2 timeouts, and we're not even done with the first quarter.
Yeah, and you know what? A big portion of that has just been the speed of Taylorville. I'm not quite sure Mount Zion was prepped for how fast Taylorville's been playing. They've come out of the gate really, really fast.
I mean, yeah, this is the most aggressive, fastest version of Taylorville I think we've seen all year.
So here we go. Malik Pierce, Max Owens, Max Severa, Patrick Curtin, and Brock Brown on the floor for Taylorville. All starters still on the floor as Drake Gensler bringing the ball down on the left-hand side. Picked up by Holden Wiry, then up to the top. Slings it around over Braxton Rhodes, then back over for a 3 from Drake Gensler. No good. Fighting for the ball. Second chance. No good. Third chance. Now foul will come in on the shot. And Mount Zion will shoot 2. But heading to the free throw line will be Landon Workman as he will go to the basket here, as they're going to call that foul on Patrick Curtin, his first.
Yeah, it looks like Patrick Curtin may have given him a little love tap on the head right there.
Just a little one. No shot. Nope. No, it's not the shot. So Mount Zion will continue to work here. Corner 3, good from Holden Wiry. And it's back to a 15-10 game.
Again, Mount Zion, they live by the 3, and they will die by it, too.
Malik Pierce now with the ball, trying to extend Taylorville's lead. They lead by 5. Right side. Down to Brock Brown, who is in motion. Turns, spins, shot up, no good. Havera grabs it, turns, tries, and he puts it in. Havera again. 11 of the 17 points from the young man.
Getting double-digit points in the first quarter is that's a crazy thing to do.
Gensler, left side, and Malik Pierce knocks it away, but right into the hands, back into Gensler's hand as it was intended for Cuddy. Finally gets the ball over to Cuddy, top of the key, left-hand side. Now cuts forward, tries to find some space, tripped up, grabbed by Drake Gensler. Gensler driving in, up with it, and Max Severa will get called for a blocking foul.
Man, that's, honestly, great physicality there by, oh my goodness, by Gensler. I mean, he just got absolutely bodied there. But, he walked it off.
In the 8 games that we have, he shoots about 62% from the free throw line. Does not make that one.
Well, that's good for us. I'll take it.
Checking back in is Will Groen as he comes in for Connor Cuddy. Purple Rain wearing all blue tonight.
Man, I guess some of these guys like Duke.
Gensler with the shot. And that one's good. 1 for 2 from him from the charity stripe. 17-11, 26 seconds left here in this one. Malik Pierce slowly bringing the ball down. He'll slowly dribble, not moving, just standing at the logo. As he waits, 16, 15, 14. Everybody content to see what Malik will do. Max Havera on the right side. Left side, Brock Brown. In is Brody McDowell at center. Havera, right side. Just up hands, tries to get to Brock Brown. Ill-advised pass from the half court, not close. And that's how we will end, as Drake Gensler can't find it at all. But Taylorville jumps out to their early lead. They take the first fight, 17-11 at the end of the first. You're listening to WTIM, your information station, watching us on Tommy TV. Brock Brown getting ready to inbound. I tell you what, Blaze, I've got this Dr. Pepper here. I haven't even touched it. It exploded on me earlier today before the game started. I haven't touched it since. Blake Pierce, right-hand side. Gets into Brock Brown. I appreciate Tommy TV, too, because they got a good replay of it, and they regaled me with it countless times. Landon Bowser in over to Brock Brown on the right-hand side. Brock Brown holding, dribbling slowly. Now motioning for Rivera to move to the right side. Instead kicks over to Blake Pierce in the left wing. 17-11. Taylorville leads this one at the end of the first. Now trying to find some space on the left side to Landon Bowser. Quick tic-tac-toe over to Malik Pierce. Spins, turns, one-hands it in, and they're going to call travel on Malik. And Malik can't believe it.
Well, I mean, even if you do commit like anything in any game, you're going to be like, what? No, it wasn't me.
So we'll see Drake Gensler bring the ball down now. We'll see how if Taylorville can keep that aggression level up that we saw in that first quarter. That was the thing of beauty, Blaze. Left side, three from Jordan Sams, good. And now it is, hold on a second. A bench warning. They're going to call a bench warning, I believe. I'm not sure who, if it was on well, regardless, we're playing. Malik Pierce left side, Max Rivera over the right. Malik, 17-14 in favor of Taylorville. Right side for Rivera. Then back over to Malik, has some space, instead drives in. Step back three, blocked, and looking up for the basket was Brody McDowell, and the ball landed right behind him. Now here comes Mount Zion with a chance to tie. Left side. Now finding some space in the corner to Jordan Sams, no good, and picked up by Malik Pierce near the baseline. Pierce trying to fling it quickly, instead stolen away by Brody Lippa, who read that pass the whole way. Left side, trying to get around Landon Bowser, now feeding it over to Holden Wiry. Corner, three from Sams, no good. Malik grabs it again. Now here comes Pierce again, chased by Lippa. Right side, now gets some space, and into Bowser at the free throw line. Bowser over to Brock Brown, grabs it. Working on Gensler. Right side for Pierce. Now dribbling still over the right-hand side. Stops his dribble, then gets over to Brock Brown. Then back, and Malik resets. 3-point game, 5:52 left in the first half. Workman told to move forward. Or sorry, McDowell was told to move forward. Instead, Malik takes himself and rolls right out. Now grabbed by McDowell, can't hit. Lots of contact, no call. And Gensler grabs it. Right side for Cuddy. 3-point shot to tie up the game, and it's good. Holden Wiry and a timeout taken by Taylorville. And we're all knotted up at 17-17. So after a 17-11 first quarter, it's been nothing but Mount Zion here in the second. And a big part of that has been a three from Holden Wiry and a three from Jordan Sams.
I mean, the biggest problem there is that they left right there. They left Wiry like open, like how Mount Zion left Maddox Rivera open earlier.
Yep.
You cannot allow anyone to be that open. And I understand, like, when you're playing an aggressive defense, you're going to be taking more risks. But right there needs to be some sort of safety blanket there when someone's wide open.
So we'll see here. Great job from Malik Pierce. Carried that one, just could not. Oh, that one did go in, yeah. I thought that was the other one. He's had some good drives into the paint tonight. 17-17, 5:28 in this Apollo Conference matchup between two teams. They're sitting at 7 and 9, and both teams feel that this game could propel them into a big shot at taking the Apollo Conference. They need to win the games at home, and that's why this game kind of more important for Taylorville than it is for Mount Zion at this point. So Max Owens, left side for Patrick Curtin. Curtin on the left swing. Starts his dribble, trying to find some space, guarded heavily by Braxton Rhodes. Over to Brock Brown. Brown has some space, drove all his defenders off the line, which freed Patrick Curtin to put it in.
Man, it's just been a beautiful game all around for everyone.
19-17, 5 minutes left here in the first half. Left side, plenty of space for Cuddy, instead getting it over to Wiry. Wiry back over the left-hand side, grabbed by Jordan Sams. And Sams over to Brody Lippa. Lippa back to Sams, takes the three, and no good, short. He thought that went in, it did not, and Patrick Curtin grabbed the ball. Brock Brown, left side, now cuts back over to his right. Over to Curtin on the left wing. Back over to a wide open Brock Brown. Yeah!
He's dangerous. Do not leave him open.
4 threes from Taylorville, 4 threes from Mount Zion. It's a 22-17 game. Left side from Braxton Rhodes. Rhodes up at the top of the key, grab at Jordan Sams. Drives in, shot up, no good, but a whistle will come in, and there will be a foul, and there'll be 2 shots. 2 shots.
Yeah, got to emphasize the shots there.
2 shots. So I'll send Sams to the free throw line. Sam's a 75% free throw shooter, and the stats that we have makes that one.
Yeah, and looking at the stats there, so far he's 2 for 6 for shooting threes. And I mean, just have we ever seen someone shoot threes quite as often as Jordan Sams before?
No, that's all he shoots. I was actually surprised to see him drive in that time.
He's never done anything other than threes ever.
Second. He's got a really weird spin on his ball that he shoots as well. Lots of spin, lots of backspin on it. Makes both his free throws, and it's a 22-19 game. And then Bowser playing point, bringing the ball down now. Gets some help from Maddox Owens on the right side. Owens, as Brock Brown takes a breather. Back over to Malik Pierce. Pierce left side. Slings it over, but is picked off as Havero was kind of blocked. And now here comes the Braves. Cuddy, left side, knocked away, picked up by Havero, who tried to bounce it off a defender, but instead it went right to Havera, down to Pierce, and good. I don't know how Taylorville found magic there, but they did.
And that's just a beautiful catch there by Pierce, and then being able to get it in. Man.
That's one of those no, yes plays. Left side, open for a 3, Holden Wiry. No, does not take it. Instead, it's picked off. Grabbed by Havera, cuts around the defender, tries again, no good. Plenty of contact, no foul call though. And left side for Holden Wiry. Could have called a blocking foul on Wiry, who bumped into him. Instead, they let him play through. Left side, now a travel called absolutely on Connor Cuddy, and Taylorville will take over, and Brock Brown will check back in.
Man, everybody's playing so good today. I don't know if we're going to end up having a specific player to win player of the game. It might just be the whole team.
We might reach 100 before this one's all said and done. Havera getting a big cheer as he comes out for Wyatt Yonker, who's on the floor right now. What a start for Havera. 11 points in that first quarter. As Maddox Owens comes across midcourt. Owens now over the right-hand side. He's got Brock Brown. Now Brock Brown bringing it over the left side. Grabbed by Yonker. Yonker holding on to it. Then over the right side, grabbed by Patrick Curtin. Curtin slinging over to Malik Pierce. Pierce over the top of the key. Then right side for Owens. Owens all alone. No good. Too strong. Yonker grabs it. Second chance. Good to go.
I mean, what do we say? When you get in, make the most of it. And Wyatt Yonker right there just made the most of it.
26-19. Taylorville leads. Holden Wiry. Then on the left-hand side, grabbed by Braxton Rhodes. Then up top, grabbed by Cuddy. Cuddy getting over to Gensler. Gensler back to Cuddy. Then Cuddy cutting over the right with Malik Pierce. Spins, turns, shot up is short. And grabbed by Patrick Curtin, who hands it right to Wyatt Yonker. Yonker over to Brock Brown. 2:22 left here in the quarter. Pierce now cutting down the middle of the lane. Had Wyatt Yonker open, and Yonker went to shoot a 3. Instead, he moved his pivot foot, and travel call.
Well, the crowd didn't like that.
He absolutely did.
I mean, yeah, he did, but the crowd is like, what?
They were really wanting him to shoot a 3, I think is what they were really after.
I mean, I saw them all put the 3 sign up.
Left side for the Mount Zion Braves, as Brody Lippo tried to get around Wyatt Yonker. And Yonker got a ton of minutes in that Shelbyville game. They're really trying to utilize him more in that 6-man role. In underneath the basket, and a good feed for Brody Lippo.
Well, usually Mount Zion's been shooting 3s. Right there, they were able to get up in that basket.
So after a slow start in the second quarter, it's kind of evened itself out. Taylorville leads by 5. Left side for Brody McDowell. McDowell over the right side for a long 3 from Brock Brown. No good. McDowell can't hold on to it. And it's rebounded underneath there by Will Grown. That's where that height really comes in. Left side for Holden Wiry. Wiry over the right side, grabbed by Grown. Drives in, no good. Malik Pierce tries grabbing it, and says it's going to be grabbed by Wiry, and now a foul will come in on Taylorville on a hack, and it'll be on the floor.
And, I mean, that was just such a great play there by Taylorville to swat the ball down. And then it's all for naught because of the foul.
So 26-21, 124 left here in the first half. High slinging pass, grabbed by Brody Lippa. Lippa being guarded by Yonker, and then the one hands it over the left side, grabbed by Gensler. Gensler trying to get around Maddox Owens on the baseline on the left-hand side. Beats it up top to Holden Wiry, takes the three, no good, too strong, back iron. Second chance for Groan, and the foul will come in, and Groan will head back to the free throw line.
And another foul. I mean, you have to play a little more clean right now.
I tell you, I'm still all right with the aggressive level. That's only like the third foul on Taylorville this quarter.
I mean, yeah, I love the aggressiveness, but also it's like, you know, what's better than aggressiveness? Being aggressive and being clean.
So that was Brock Brown's second. By the way, Groan missed the free throw. That makes it even better, my friend.
That's good for us.
26-21, Taylorville leads this one. Big Apollo Conference rivalry. Groan to shoot again. Second free throw from the senior forward. No good, 0 for 2. And here comes Max Owens. 26-21, 65 seconds left. Taylorville would love to put a finishing touch here on this first half. Right side for Rivera. No look pass over to Owens on the far right side. Owens holding, now drifting over towards the right wing. Then back over in the corner. Now Malik drifts in. Open Max Rivera. Head fake. Open three. Way too strong. Holy cow. Overshot that one by about a foot and a half. Now grabbed by Drake Gensler. He had been so on, I was shocked. Left side forward, Holden Wiry. 36 seconds left. Wiry in trouble. Finally gets rid of it. Grabbed by Lippa. Lippa being held by Rivera. Now over the left-hand side. Drives forward. And they're going to wave off the shot and say it's on the floor. Another foul on Taylorville. And now I'm all right with not being as aggressive. 29 seconds left.
Yeah, I mean, we can only afford one more before they get free throws every time.
Yeah, but I'm telling you, I've been, you know, I haven't been thrilled that Mount Zion hasn't gotten a single foul call, but Bowser will check in for Yonker. Again, that foul on Rivera, his second. So Rivera with 2, Brock Brown with 2, Patrick Curtin with 1. Only 2 fouls so far on Mount Zion. They both came in the first quarter. Lippa, top of the key, 27 seconds left. Drives in, and a foul called on Taylorville.
Another foul. I mean, my goodness.
Well, it's on the floor, but it's still going to be a bonus situation.
Trying to get a good look at the replay. My eyes weren't fast enough.
Yeah, well, I didn't see it either. So Rivera will pick up his third, team fifth, with 25 seconds left. No good on the free throw from Lippa. And Blaze, we talked about our CTI keys to the game. It's important for Taylorville to make their free throws, but also important for anybody to make their free throws. I'll take it, though.
Well, I saw the replay. Yeah, you can kind of see the foul there, but I was more concerned about it hitting the back of Maddox Rivera's head.
Lippa rolls, finally goes in. It's a 4-point game. So 20 seconds left here in this first half. Malik cross midcourt, guarded by Jordan Sams. Cutting over the right, now double team. Tries to bounce it through, stolen away. Sams on the attack with Brock Brown right there. Shot up, no good. Brown grabs it through Bowser's hands. And it goes out of bounds, and they're going to say it's Taylorville ball. Said Mount Zion stepped on the line as they were playing it, so now there's 6.4 seconds left.
Well, I mean, that's good for us. Got a chance for another buzzer beater.
Malik cutting forward, trying to find some space. Right side, Bowser up with it. And Bowser hits this, time expires. Count the basket, my friend. 28-22.
Picture perfect. Oh my goodness. High scoring offense. You've been playing great. You're going blow for both sides. Look at this replay here. Landon Bowser. I mean, he just jukes out 2 guys and goes up for the buzzer beater layup to get a 6-point lead.
Bowser drove in from the right side, drove the baseline, faked out 2 of the Mount Zion Braves, and puts in an easy layup. And Taylorville leads this one at the end of the first half, 28-22. You're listening to WTIM, your information station. We'll be back in just a few moments.
How low can you go? How low can you go? How low can you go?
2, 3, chuck your ducks. Our winner tonight, Amber Shim.
Welcome back to Taylorville Junior Basketball. Leroy Clamola here with you alongside Blaze Rogers as Taylorville leads this one at halftime 28-22. As we're excited, man. It's a good game here going on. Taylorville leads this one 28-22. And yeah, 2 points from Landon Bowser, 2 important points. 2 from Wyatt Yonker and Maddox Rivera with 11, 4 from Patrick Curtin, 6 from Malik Pierce, 3 from Brock Brown. Brody Lip on the other side has 3 points, 6 points from Holden Wiry, 4 points from Connor Cuddy, 1 from Drake Ginsler, 8 from Jordan Sams. We're having fun, man. Tell us a little bit about this game. This has been a good one, Blaze.
Yeah, I mean, it's been very back and forth. Both offenses are scoring very, very fast. They're both very aggressive overall. You know, neither defense, I would say, is playing like bad, because they're both being able to get away. They're both able to get takeaways. And, you know, for Taylorville specifically, when you hear, oh, yeah, Brock Brown has scored the 4th most points out of anyone else on the team, you'd think, oh, no, maybe Taylorville's not doing that great. But Taylorville is doing absolutely incredible, even with Brock Brown only having 3 points.
It's been fantastic. It's been fantastic. And I tell you what, probably one of the best halves I've seen from Taylorville this year. They scored 17 in the first, 11 in the second. Mount Zion has scored 11 in both halves. So that's where we sit right now. And I tell you what, when you look at this team and how they've gone, we were a little bit worried coming into this game about how they're going to handle it. You're facing a team that's got tremendous size, tremendous height. But Taylorville's been able to handle it really, really well. And it's been good to see. For Taylorville, again, Rivera with 11 points, Malik Pierce with 6. And like Blaze said, you know, you wouldn't expect much with Brock Brown only 3, but you haven't needed him. Everyone else has been stepping up, and man, if they get Brock Brown going, woo-wee, let me tell you. I want to thank our sponsors who allow us to be here, Taylorville Community Credit Union, along with TCCU, Cheers Coffee. And don't forget the WTIM Nicole Patrick Country Financial Player of the Game, which we will announce at the end of tonight's broadcast. McDonald's, I'm loving it, and we'll have much more coming your way right here on WTIM, your information station. 3rd quarter coming up in just a little bit. right, welcome back to WTIM, your information station, along with Tommy TV. Thank you all for joining us here. 28-22, Tornadoes lead this one as we are getting ready for the third quarter. So we're excited for this one. Taylorville leads 28-22. And more of the same, please, sir. Thank you very much. As Mount Zion starts with the ball, Drake Gensler bringing the ball down right to left for Mount Zion, left to right for Taylorville, and we are underway. Right side shot up, no good. Missed by Lippa, and Taylorville grabs the rebound. Brock Brown brings the ball down for the Tornadoes.
Well, it's good when you're starting on defense, and the first thing they do is miss a shot.
Left side for Pierce to Brock Brown. Brown holds, step back three, no good. And rebound underneath there by Gensler. Gensler, right side, grabbed by Connor Cuddy. Cuddy trying to get around Patrick Curtin, losing the basketball. Wild dribbles, then finally picked up by Gensler. Left side now working around the horn, then grabbed over by Lippa. Lippa over the left side, now picked up by Jordan Sams. Sams over the right wing. Grabbed by Lippa, but Lippa's going to travel, and Taylorville takes over.
It's just been perfect so far for Taylorville defensively. I mean, it's not even because they're really even doing anything. It's just because Mount Zion keeps making mistakes on offense.
Fine with me. Taylorville bringing the ball down, 28-22, 7-12 left. Both teams still looking for their first points here in the third quarter. Malik Pierce right side for Rivera. Grabbed by Patrick Curtin on the right side baseline. Into Brock Brown, turns, shot up, too strong left side, and can't find the hole. And here comes Mount Zion after the rebound from Connor Cuddy, right over to Holden Wyrie. Wyrie on the right wing, then feeding it over to Gensler on the left side. Gensler holding on to it, and then trying to find some space. Right side, grabbed by Cuddy. And over the left side for Jordan Sams. Three, no good. Left side, ricochets away. Mount Zion gets a second chance. Lippa cuts out. Three-point shot taken. That one's good. Holden Wyrie again, another three, and it's 28-25.
Feels like Mount Zion's best thing. It's not just shooting threes, it's shooting their really, really deep ones.
So Malik Pierce now will work the ball left side for Maddox Owens. Owens to Rivera. And back over to Owens on the left wing. Owens dribbles between his legs, cuts back a little bit, now stalls, then lazily gets over to Malik Pierce. Brock Brown fighting underneath the basket. Malik right side for Rivera. Now into a backdoor from Maddox Owens, puts it in.
And that's exactly how you want to put 30 on the board. Let's go.
Right side. Find some space, no good. And a foul come in underneath the basket on Taylorville. So probably the biggest frustration for the Tornado. Oh, sorry, that was on Mount Zion. It went out of bounds. It wasn't a foul. They got pushed as they were grabbing the ball. That gives the ball to Taylorville.
Yeah, I guess we'll save that thought for when Taylorville makes a foul.
Does get a foul, absolutely. Because it will happen. Owens, right side. Oh, no. Beautiful fake. Brock Brown gets it. A no-look pass that had me fooled over to Maddox Owens. Instead, he just takes it and shoots the ball.
It's been a perfect game for shooting threes. I mean, when shooting just overall.
My goodness. Left side for Lippa. Lippa, right side off a leg. Here comes Owens. 2-on-1. Drives forward, loses the basketball. And a great play made by the fans in attendance. Ball will be on the floor.
And that's just some great defense right there by the fans, you know, being able to get that ball.
Right side, and Brock Brown, no good on the three, grabbed by Gensler. Now Gensler will try to work around over to Holden Wyrie. Wyrie on Rivera, 32-25 Taylorville. Tried to backdoor it, but lane was closed down. Right side, cuts forward, loose basketball, picked up instead by Braxton Rhodes. Rhodes, one hand's up top, and around the horn over to Sams on the right side. Jordan Sams looking for some space, nearly travels. Right side for Gensler, no good. And picked up by Rivera. Two Tornadoes there. Patrick Curtin gives it to Owens, down to Malik Pierce on the near side. Pierce holds on to it on the right wing. Stagger step, cuts back over. And drifts up towards the top. And resets. 32-25, 4:28 left here in this third quarter. And I'm not sure who that pass was intended to, but it's picked off by Connor Cuddy. Cuddy, one hand's over his shoulder. Sam's corner three, no good short. And Brock Brown grabs the board. Into Owens, left side. Owens, left wing. Owens can't hold on to the ball. Picked off again. Here comes Gensler. Gensler tries to get around Brock Brown. Up with it. Instead, right side. Shot up. No good from Connor Cuddy. And now a foul will come in. A displacement foul again.
I mean, pretty good for Taylor. Look at the replay there. You know, the rim finally on our side. And then you just see, the little foul there.
He's holding him, man.
And then
Cuddy was holding him.
Yeah, and when you see Cuddy and Maddox Owens, it's like David versus Goliath. My goodness.
So Cuddy will pick up his second, only the team third for the game, really, or fourth for the game, really. So Malik Pierce left side. Pierce will hold. Now over to Rivera. Crowd chanting, "We want Yonker." Rivera no good on that one. Grabbed by Patrick Curtin. Owens on the right wing. Owens holds. Then over to Malik Pierce, top of the key. Pierce and Brock Brown at the free throw line. Step back, step back, step back. Right side, grabbed by your Curtin. Curtin on the right wing. Give and go to Brock Brown. Brown turns, spins. Nobody there. Ball gets knocked out, and it's going to say it went off Brock Brown's leg. And Mount Zion will throw this one in.
And take a look at the replay here. You got Brock Brown. Looks like looks like he just slammed it off his knee and it went out of bounds.
He's trying to find somebody open, couldn't do it. Jordan Sams bring the ball down. Sams near wing, and up top, grabbed by Holden Wiry. Wiry. Top of the key, underhands it. Over Will Grome, checked into the game, left side. And no space there, and the foul will be called. And I think that's the biggest frustration for Taylorville, now I can say it, is the fouls really, for a while there, really felt lopsided. That's going to be Brock's third, and Coach Ryan Brown will have no choice but to sit him for at least a few moments as Wyatt Yonker comes into a big cheer from Purple Rain.
I guess everyone loves Wyatt Yonker. That's just how it works.
Holden Wiry getting that one in. Max Owens all over Drake Gensler. Gensler trying to get around Owens. Staggered right side, nearly traveled. Stick gets the ball over to Will Grome. Grome, left side, now over to Sam. Sam's back over to Drexler. Drexler underneath there. Gensler underneath there, sorry. Not Drexler, Gensler. Then left side for Owens. Back quick, give and go Yonker. Yonker to Rivera, thought about a three, and stick gets it over to Owens left side. 32-25, 2:38 left here in a very quiet third quarter. It's been quiet from point standings, not from action. There's been plenty of stuff going on in this third quarter. Rivera, left side. Now grabbed by Malik Pierce. Pierce, right side, grabbed by Yonker. Now over the right side, Pierce, head fake on three to the free throw line. Backdoor Curtin. Shot was blocked by Grome. Grome picks up his dribble and gets it over to Gensler on the right side. Gensler now down the corner, grabbed by Braxton Rhodes. And they're going to wave it off and say foul on the floor. As Yonker will get charged with his second.
I know the crowd's not going to like that when they see Yonker gets fouls. What?
32-25, 2:04 left here as Jordan Sams comes off in exchange for, I believe that's Brody Lippa back in. Right side for Will Grome. Grome up to Holden Wiry at the top of the key. Wiry trying to get around Rivera, stops his dribble. Out to Lippa, Lippa right side. To Braxton Rhodes. Rhodes has some trouble with it, nearly stolen away by Rivera. Left side now by Gensler. Gensler trying to work around Owens and over the left wing for Braxton Rhodes. Rhodes, left wing. Rhodes, top of the key. Right side. Now left side for Gensler. Gensler trying to work around Owens. Up with it. And gets hit hard. No call. Second chance good for Lippa.
I mean, that's just that's like a very great rebound by Mount Zion. I feel like, every team needs to be able to do that.
I was surprised there wasn't a foul called on that one, but there wasn't. Now a foul will be called on the interior pass from Malik Pierce as Mount Zion's going to get called for a hold, and Drake Gensler his second.
Yeah, look at the replay here. Gensler just grabbing his arm. I mean, it's clear as day.
So Taylor will throw this one in. Owens, high pass and out of bounds. It goes off the hands of Brody Lippa.
It's a little scary there. Again, Mount Zion's height, they're going to be able to swat a lot. And Fortunately, it went out of bounds before any Taylorville guy could touch it.
Malik Pierce, left wing, drives forward right side, stops his dribble. Now one hands it over to Yonker. Yonker from the corner. Yeah, 3 for Wyatt Yonker. Purple Rain likes that. 35-27, 60 seconds left here in the third. A 7-5 third quarter. Trying to make a, no, good on the 3 from Holden Wiry. Hit the net, but didn't go in. So Malik Pierce will bring the ball down, cross midcourt. One hands it over to Owens, who has some trouble bringing it in, but he does. 3-on-3 as he goes against Rhodes. Curtin. Grabbed by Rivera on the right wing. Rivera to Malik Pierce. Pierce holds on to it. Now slows his dribble down with 25 seconds left. We'll see if Taylorville can get off this last shot. Rivera over to Owens. Owens right side for Curtin and back up top, then over to Malik on the left wing. Malik over to Owens, left side, 10, 9, 8, 7. Owens in trouble with it, then over to Curtin. Trying to get it over to Rivera, who was wide open, no room there though, and 3 not close from Will Grome, who's limping as he got stepped on pretty good coming over there. And Grome is a little bit shaken up on that. But we reached the end of the third quarter. Taylorville on top, 35-27. We'll be listening to WTIM, your information station, watching us on Tommy TV. Let's pause for station identification right here on WTIM, your information station. All right, here we go. A 7-5 third quarter, so a very quiet third, but while Mount Zion didn't do much, Taylorville didn't do much either. Now, Taylorville will not touch, there we go. So Malik had some trouble holding on to it. Ball went in the backcourt, and then Malik just kind of guarded the ball all the way down until finally he had no choice but to pick it up, and they called the backcourt violation. Well, now they're going to call it from the end line. I don't think that's what Malik was hoping for. I think Malik was hoping it would come from the side. So we'll try again here as I've lost my color. Blaze, you all right, my friend? No, okay. Well, we'll see if we can't get Blaze figured out here, as I missed what happened, and hope you got to see it on Tommy TV, but Taylorville has the ball. Oh, you know what? They called a foul on Lipa. I'm not sure what he did, but I'm trying to work on it with my color guy here to get him back on the air. Malik Pierce comes across midcourt to Brock Brown. Brown, top of the key, 3, yes! Brock Brown. And it's the Taylorville's largest lead of the day at 11, 38-27, 7:28 left. Brody Lipa right side, baseline, turns, spins, shot up, hook shot, waves it off. Travel for Connor Cuddy, and it is falling apart for Mount Zion. Taylorville will bring the ball down again here. So here comes Malik Pierce. Cross midcourt, guarded by Jordan Sands. Right side, shot up from Brock, good again, and here comes Brock Brown. Interior pass, Gensler grabs it, right side, picked up, finds some space for Holden Wiry. Now fighting for the ball, Taylor comes away with it, trouble with it, Brock Brown grabs it, up with it, and puts it down with authority. Brock Brown fired up. So is Taylorville. Timeout call. 42-27. Tornadoes on top.
I think I'm back. I think I got it working.
Hey, Mazel tov. Let's go. Wow, what a slam dunk. Look at this. Brock Brown breaks away after trouble grabbing the ball and just goes, yeah, I'll take that. Whoop. Thank you very much. It's all Tornadoes here. 7-0 jump to this fourth quarter. And boy, after a slow, and listen, I say slow third quarter. It was 7-5. Taylorville still held the advantage.
Yeah, I mean, like, when you say slow, that's slow for this game because every quarter has been high scoring.
And it, you know, I've heard myself, and it sounds like I'm just being over-animated a little bit, but this game has been insane. Just tons of action, tons of stuff going on, and we've been trying to keep up with it. Hope you guys have too. What a lot of fun this basketball game has been tonight, Blaze.
I mean, it feels like I'm watching an actual NBA game, and every player is LeBron James, right?
Well,
my favorite player of all time.
We are fired up. I won't hold that against you, by the way. No, I'm just kidding. 42-27, 6:51 here. Brock Brown, along with Wyatt Yonker, Patrick Curtin, Malik Pierce, and Max Owens. As they get ready to go here.
Fans are cheering for Yonker. I don't think they realize he's already in the game.
He's on the floor, boys. He's literally out there. Right side, hold Wiry. Wiry up to Brody Lippa. The hook, the running layup is good, and finally Mount Zion gets on the board.
Purple Rain wasn't too happy about that. They wanted a charge.
No Malik Pierce, no call at all. So Malik over to Maddox, and back over the right side for Yonker. Yonker nearly loses the basketball, runs into Gensler, and a timeout called by Taylorville. 32nd, we'll take it with them. You're listening to WTIM, your information station. Back in a moment. Timeout brought to you by Taylorville Community Credit Union. WTIM, your information station, and Tommy TV. Tornadoes get ready to throw this one in. Owens says, yeah, I'll do that. High pass to Yonker all alone. No good. Back iron picked up by who? It's going to be, and now Owens is going to call for a foul on a reach-in on Jordan Sams.
Yeah, Maddox Owens looks like he's about to give him a big old bear hug right there. Take a look at the replay here, and yeah, I mean, he did that.
Only Maddox is first. We'll allow it. One foul in, 26 minutes. Fine with me. Left side for Jordan Sams. Sams right side. Grabbed by Drake Gensler. Gensler throwing butts up with it, and charge called on Mount Zion.
Oh.
Oh, no, it's not.
Oh, I thought when they put up two, it was like the foul
it was a foul on the head. That's what he called. I thought it was a see. That's why it's so important to have the right hand signals. That is the third foul on Patrick Curtin, as Lippa makes that first one.
When you look at the stat sheet, free throw line, Brody Lippa right now is shooting at a 67%.
Good as well. So here comes Malik Pierce. Pierce just around Lippa. Down to Patrick Curtin. Curtin underhands to Brock Brown. Over his shoulder to Owens, cross court. Owens holds on to it, then Malik Pierce. Pierce, tagger step left side, tries to find some space, up with it on the runner, and good.
Malik Pierce is just so versatile in every single way imaginable.
Right side. Now up with it and good underneath there from Holden Wiry. Wiry's had a basket in every single quarter, but just one. Great job from Malik Pierce. He volleyballed that one so it didn't get stolen away. Pierce, left corner three. Yes! Wow, from Malik Pierce. Holy cow.
And now Taylorville has 3 players with double-digit points.
Malik Pierce volleyballed that one away as it was going to get stolen. What a play. And a foul called on a hold. That's going to be on Taylorville. Tried to drive in there. Let's see, loses the basketball, kicks that to the right side, and no, it didn't even get that far. So foul will be called on Wyatt Yonker, his third, team third. And Gensler will throw one in, launches it, and out of bounds, Taylorville ball. Not sure where Gensler was throwing that one to. Was just probably hoping that one of his guys would go grab it.
Put a little too much mustard on that one. I mean, my goodness.
So Brock Brown to throw in. Right side from Malik Pierce. 4:52 left in this one. 14-point lead for the Tornadoes. It's been all Taylorville here in this game. Owens grabs it. Malik. Right over to Curtin. Malik on a quick give and go, and good. And here comes Malik Pierce. He's got 8 this quarter alone.
I mean, man, I was saying it earlier. Who's going to be player of the game? I don't know.
Near side. Knocked away. Here comes Owens. All alone, up with it. And no good. Brock Brown's second chance. Yeah. 51-33, 4:10 left. And now you can see the sense of urgency from Mount Zion. They're running out of time. Right side from Drake Gensler. Gensler from the free throw line, banks it in. And a timeout called by the Mount Zion team. Braves trailing big, 51-35. And probably one of the best games I've seen from Taylorville in a while.
I mean, yeah, it was back and forth all 3 quarters. You know, obviously Taylorville had the lead the whole time. It was really back and forth. And this quarter, Taylorville's been able to pull away. They've been able to get themselves a lot more leeway. And you know, one of the keys to the game was to keep your foot on the gas, put the pedal to the metal, and they've done just that.
What a shot from Malik Pierce, though. I'm still going back to this guy volleyballing the basketball out of the way so it doesn't get stolen, then doing it again, grabbing it, pointing it to the corner and shooting a 3 and making it look easy. Taylorville leading this one 51-35. A 16-8 run here in the 4th quarter.
Maybe Malik should have joined the volleyball team. I don't know.
Now, we can't make it completely unfair for the other teams. My goodness. 3:55 left here in the 4th quarter. Taylorville in control here in this one. All right, Malik Pierce, right side, grabbed by Patrick Curtin. Curtin back out to Brock Brown for the 3. No good, short. Curtin grabs the rebound, kicks out to Malik Pierce, resets Pierce. Right side, drives in, tries to go to Owens, but Owens zigged when he should have zagged, and it goes out of bounds. First real mistake I've seen from Taylorville here in a little while.
I mean, yeah, and you know, like obviously eventually you're gonna make mistakes, but I mean the chemistry between the players.
It went off Lippa. Look, it went off Lippa.
Oh, it did. Oh.
Rhodes right side, and good from Rhodes. Gets his first points of the day.
And the crowd's still cheering.
He's on the floor, boys. So Taylorville trying to find some success here as they can. Bringing the ball in.
My goodness.
53-37, Tornadoes leading this one. Now a foul on the floor.
I think Maddox Owens may disagree with that one a little. You know, he's shaking the heads like, what?
Just slightly, just slightly.
Look at the replay here. Yeah, hit it. Yeah, little look. Yeah, I mean, he hit his arm.
So on the right side, trying to find some space over there in the corner. Left side for Jordan Sams, and Sams up top to Braxton Rhodes. Picked up by Wyatt Yonker. Yonker down to Brock Brown, all alone. Brown up with it, and Gets the shot in the end one.
Jeez, Manetli, and like you look at it, Brock Brown's got 18, and he started out with 3 in the first half. He has really picked it up. And then you got Malik Pierce, who has scored over 8 in this quarter alone.
I'm telling you, you can call Brock Brown Caleb Williams. The guy comes alive in the fourth quarter. When you look at his games and how he's played, big fourth quarter against Shelbyville. He had 4 points in the first half against Shelbyville. He finished the game with 17. Brock Brown is our Caleb Williams, my friends. Right side now, loose basketball and out of bounds. They were all chanting, and the referee shook his head like, no. They all shut up. Drake Kensler to inbound here, 56-37 lead for Taylorville. Way up high, picked up by Brody Lippa. Lippa drives and loses the basketball, and a foul will be called on Taylorville. That's the 5th one, too. That will send Mount Zion to the bonus for the rest of the game. That foul on Malik, only his first.
Taylorville's been a little bit, obviously with playing such an aggressive defense, you're going to have more fouls. But I mean, like, this is the first time they've ever actually gotten 2-5. So, that's pretty good.
Lippa 3 for 4 from the free throw line coming into this, makes the first one.
You know what I haven't seen, though? I haven't seen Maddox Avera in the game for a while.
No.
I wonder what they plan on doing with him later. They're just trying to please the crowd by having Wyatt Yonker in.
Lippa looked to be a little bit disoriented. I don't know what happened there. Second shot up. That's no good. Grabbed by Yonker.
Maybe it's from all the blue in the crowd.
Yonker slings it down to a wide open Curtin, steps back, thought about giving it to Brock Brown. He finally does. Looked a little awkward there, then over to Malik Pierce. Pierce cuts through traffic, left side for Owens. And then back over to Brock Brown. Now Taylor playing keep away. Malik Pierce, 2:15 left in the game. Right side, corner, into Maddox Owens. Left side for a hook shot from Brock Brown, no good, and grabbed by Jordan Sams. Sams right side, grabbed by Drake Densler, now stolen away by Malik Pierce. Pierce all alone, up with it, and good. And Taylorville is just taking over this game. It's a 20-point lead.
I mean, at this point, it's kind of just like, it feels like Malik Pierce and Brock Brown are fighting for who's going to score the most.
58-38, 140 left in the game. 100 seconds for your viewing pleasure. If this holds, Taylorville will improve to 8 and 9. Mount Zion will fall to 7 and 10. More importantly, Taylorville will keep pace with the top of the Apollo Conference. Malik Pierce slams that one in the backboard. That allows him to get the rebound. Pierce having some trouble with the ball, gets knocked away. And a timeout called by Taylorville. Mount Zion doesn't like it. They say he didn't have the ball.
Look at the replay. I mean, we don't have any audio for it, but...
Yeah, not sure. But regardless, Taylorville gets granted the timeout. All right, take a quick 30-second. Well, maybe not. We'll stay right here. Please entertain the crowd for a second.
I mean, what do you want me to do?
I don't know. Tell a joke or something. 58-38, 86 seconds left.
I guess, what we really need right now is Yonker. All right, that's what they've been saying all day. We really do need Yonker.
Wyatt Yonker with 5 points tonight. And a big 3 in that third quarter from Yonker, too. Speaking of Yonker, he's on the floor. Him and Maddox Owens, along with Malik Pierce, Brock Brown. 11 points alone in this fourth quarter from Brock. Left side, Malik Pierce grabs it. Now down to Owens. Owens cuts forward. Left side for Curtin. Curtin to Brock Brown. Heavy contact. Then gets it over to the right side for Yonker. Yonker over to Malik Pierce. Pierce left side. 1:10 left. Now a foul come in. And a push.
Well,
What are they saying?
sounds like they want Tucker Durbin in.
Oh, foul on Drake Gensler, his third. Oh, that's what they're chanting.
Yeah, they were chanting turbo time earlier.
High pass. Jordan Sams tries to get in there, and Jordan Sams jumped up in the air. Now Jordan's already 6'5". Jordan jumped up. He was like 8 feet up in the air, man. I'm not even exaggerating.
Do you really need to jump that high?
Yonker left side. He cuts forward, stops his dribble out to Blake Pierce. Pierce holds. Now hands it over to Patrick Curtin. Curtin right side for Yonker. Into Curtin. Drives underneath the basket. Head fake out the left side. Brock Brown all alone. Puts it in.
That's a 60 burger on the day for Taylorville.
13 points from Brock this quarter alone. Underneath their right side. Knocked away. I can't with this Purple Rain tonight.
I didn't even hear what they said that last time.
60-38, all Taylorville. Malik Pierce soaking it in.
Malik Pierce looking so good. Look at the stats, on his field goal attempts, he's 6 for 7.
Landon Workman to the free throw line. And the shot goes in.
And the crowd's getting hyped because Tucker Durbin's getting in.
Yeah, Malik fired up to get Tucker in there as Max Owens comes off. By the way, that foul on Malik, his second.
My goodness, you can really feel the connection between the crowds and the players.
So, good from Wiry on that one. Now on the right side. And Patrick Curtin putting it in. Left side three, no good from Braxton Rose, goes out of bounds.
I think I know who the crowd wants to get the ball.
Yeah, I'd say so. 62-39, 25 seconds left here in what has turned into an absolute domination at home for Taylorville. What a game for the Tornadoes. Malik Pierce brings the ball across midcourt. Cuts over. Top of the key, right side. Now it's picked off. Oh, Brock Brown grabs it. Brown holds on to it. 3-2-1. And that will do it. While Blake sets the ball in the middle of the court. And Taylorville wins this one. 62-39 is your final. A huge fourth quarter for Taylorville. They come alive again here in the fourth. Not that it was needed, as they already had a 35-27 lead at the end of the third, but what a game from Taylorville tonight.
I mean, it was absolutely beautiful. And, a big thing, it was just an amazing sight here. Not only does Taylorville win, they have an amazing offense. Their defense really steps up in the fourth quarter, and you see the fans just getting hyped all game.
A 24-12 fourth quarter for Taylorville, and they pull out an impressive Apollo Conference win. And when you start looking at the standings here for the Apollo Conference, things starting to tighten up quite a bit here as we get closer and closer to February. Muhammad sitting on top, 4-0. Mattoon 3-1, Taylorville 3-2, Mount Zion 2-3. Effingham 1-3, and Charleston 0-4. So Muhammad, Mattoon, and Taylorville all staying right within. And both the Muhammad and Mattoon games, Taylorville felt, hey, that should have been ours. That should have been ours. Taylorville feeling that they're right there as far as just being able to stay with these top teams in the conference. We're excited. Hope you are too. Post-game coverage coming up in just a moment. Final score here in Taylorville, 62-39. We'll be right back in just a little bit on WTIM and Tommy TV. And welcome back to Taylorville Tornado basketball as the Tornadoes played one of the best games I've seen in quite a while of Blaze Rogers as the Tornadoes dominated from the opening jump. They got the opening jump. Maddox Rivera hit a three, and they never looked back. Jumped out to an 8-0 lead in that first quarter and straight up dominated the whole rest of the way.
Yeah, it was just an absolutely beautiful game all around by everyone. Everyone balled out today. There wasn't a single player on this team that I thought played bad. Everyone was just absolutely phenomenal. This was definitely the best game Taylorville has had all year.
All right, let's take a look at some highlights. First quarter, here we go. And again, Maddox Rivera, man, 11 points in that first quarter for Maddox Rivera, 2 for Patrick Curtin, and 4 from Malik Pierce, including this one that got Taylorville on the board right off the bat. And then Mount Zion did the same thing again and left Rivera open again later on. Look at this, left side. Again, they're running away from him. All alone, puts up the three and says, I can do this in my sleep, my friends. Rivera puts that one in.
Off the Mount Zion guys.
Goodness, just straight up. Malik Pierce taking the ball over the right-hand side. He found space, cut through traffic. And that's not easy to do with all those tall guys, but Malik made it work, man. Found some success there in the opening. Was able to drive in. Just found some love right there. Rivera, again, another three. 3 threes from Max Rivera in that first quarter alone. En route to 7 3-pointers from Taylorville tonight. 7 3-pointers from Taylorville tonight. Malik drove down right side. And he was awesome in that first quarter as well. 4 points in that first quarter, but man, he put up a lot of points. 15 on the night for Malik Pierce total. Taylorville will lead that one 17-11 at the end of the first, 17-11. Heading into the second quarter, we were kind of a little bit nervous, Blaze. I know we kind of just mentioned it briefly, but keeping their foot on the gas. We were worried. This is a team that's been known when they take a lead to say, all right, we're fine. Didn't happen in the second, although it kind of adjusted as Mount Zion did kind of play a little bit better. 11-11 second quarter between both sides as Taylorville would get points from Brock Brown, a three, and then individual field goals from Bowser, Yonker, Patrick Curtin, and Malik Pierce. But it was probably Landon Bowser's field goal at the very, very end of that quarter that really was kind of the, hey, we might win this one, as Bowser threw that one right open to Malik Pierce, grabbed it, put it in for an easy layup. But Coach Brown walking over here, we'll talk to him here really quick here. But man, great first half highlights. Taylorville, but it was 24-12. I don't even know where to start with this one. This is what a fantastic win. Coach Ryan Brown joining us, and Coach, it has been a while since I've seen them play that well. They dominated on all facets, it felt like.
Oh my gosh, that was our best game of the season. You know, as close to 32 minutes of really good basketball is what we can have. We took care of our goals. You know, we talked a lot about three-pointers at the beginning, and they got 4 off in the first half, and then I think they ended up with maybe 1, maybe 2 in the second half, maybe 1. Looks like 1.
I have 1 from them in the second half.
And that had to happen. You know, I thought we had a little bit of athleticism. We were giving up a little bit of height to them. But my goodness, their shooting could have been very, very dangerous tonight. We guarded the heck out of the three-point line.
Max Rivera got 11 points. Taylorville jumped out to an 8-0 lead in that first quarter. And it really felt like it was a, whoa, where did this team come from? Really, you guys came out of the gates firing on all 4 cylinders.
Yeah, 4 cylinders. Come on now.
6 cylinders.
Like
6 cylinders.
Chevy Chevette here.
I'm an old lady. I'm an old lady. All right.
Christ.
8 cylinders.
Yeah, there
what
we go.
What does that feel for you as a coach to see you guys come out that fast?
Well, goodness, Leroy. I mean, you've been watching us play for years now. How many times have we made our first shot of the game? How many times have we made our first 2? How many times have we made our first 3? You know, it just kind of felt like our night right from the tip.
Yeah, it really did. It really did. You guys jumped out to a 28-22 lead at the end of the first half, and you know,
it was just a fantastic momentum play right there because they were kind of creeping back into it with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. Malik, you know, went full court and found Landon Bowser with a fantastic layup, and that kind of like, okay, we're going to be all right. That was a big momentum bucket for us going into halftime.
Yeah, put that one in right there in a play that was kind of botched and broken up, but he made it work.
Yes.
Speaking of Malik Pierce, I couldn't get over. There was a play in the fourth quarter where Malik pretty much volleyballed a ball that was about to be stolen away, volleyballed it up so his opponent could not get it, then hit it again to keep it away from another guy. They grabbed it, went down to the corner and shot a 3.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I love Malik.
The athleticism.
Malik is my guy, and like just with Coach Odom on the foot, sometimes you just got to let him do some things. So he's obviously got a little bit longer leash than some of our other players, but you got to give him freedom because you can't restrict him. You got to let him do his thing. Players got to play. He's one of them.
We talked a little bit during that Shelbyville game about getting Wyatt Yonker in. You were able to do that here. You're able to do that here again today. What's it been like getting him some minutes?
Big 3 for him also in that third quarter there. That's huge. He looks ready. He had such a good preseason, and we were ready to go with him right away. We went Williamsville with him in the first game or two, and then he just wasn't quite, just wasn't ready. And some kids it turns on at the beginning of the season, sometimes the middle, and sometimes just next year. Man, he looks ready. He's going to be a contributor for us the rest of the season.
We talked about the fact that sometimes when Taylorville takes a big lead, they tend to get a little bit complacent with it and allow other teams to get back in. That was not the case today. A 24-12 fourth quarter.
Crazy. Yeah. I mean, we just did a nice job of spreading the floor. Didn't turn the ball over too much when they brought the pressure. Sometimes we've done that. But, yeah, we took care of the ball when it really mattered. Found all those layups at the end of the game and really spread the game out. 3 minutes left, we started really spreading it out.
When you look at the Apollo Conference now, I don't have the games from tonight, but Muhammad Seymour sitting at 4-0, Matt Toon 3-1. You guys sitting at 3-2 now in the Apollo Conference.
Yeah.
How important?
2 tough breaks against Matt Toon and Muhammad. We're right there. So this obviously was just a big game for us to, stay within striking distance of conference championship.
Yeah, and that's what I was going to say. How important is it to win these home games against conference guys?
But not just win them at home, but win them looking good. This is our best game of the season. We've won. JV and varsity are double winners all week long, and we haven't lost this week. So it's been a good week for basketball here on the court. It's been exciting. I love what we're doing.
You guys getting ready to take on another big matchup pretty soon here next Tuesday with the Litchfield tournament and everything going on. Talk a little bit about leading up into that. How important is it for you guys in this tournament? You got Hillsborough, a game against Glenwood, who just got smoked by Rochester, and of course, Hillsborough, Glenwood, and then Rochester right after that. So talk a little bit about those matchups. Hillsborough, what do we got going into that tournament?
Yeah. So start off with Hillsborough, and they're a little bit up and down, this season. And we'll see how that goes. I know we're playing really well right now going into a tournament, so you love having that momentum going into tournament play. Obviously, we've seen Glenwood. They might be a little bit different. I heard some bad news about their point guard, so we'll see if he's able to play. Suffered a bad injury, so I don't know if he's playing tonight, but that was kind of the rumor in the coaching circle with the Springfield guys. So we'll just kind of see there in those first couple games. But, we got to take care of business against Hillsborough. Just makes that game against Glenwood even more important.
All right, sounds good. Coach, any final thoughts on this matchup here tonight?
No, I'm just proud of our guys. Gosh, we played so stinking hard. That was our best game of the season, and we're playing with a lot of great emotion right now. We've been playing very, very hard all season. Now we're playing hard with some execution in the fourth quarter. It's 2 fourth quarters in a row where we've just killed teams. So I love what we're doing right now with execution-wise. Still come back to those 6 losses by 1 or 2 points where you just could execute a little bit better. Our record would be, totally different. But hey, better late than never. So we're executing now, and that's what matters.
Take the lead against Mount Zion, never look back. Pick up a big 20-point win. Congratulations, Coach.
Absolutely. Thank you, Leroy. Thank you, Blazer.
Coach Ryan Brown with a big 62-39 win over Apollo Conference rival Mount Zion. All right, Tommy TV, we're going to try to head back into that third quarter and take a look at some more of these highlights and what was a big statement win here for Taylorville this evening. Heading into the third quarter, Taylorville had 28-22 at the end of the third, and we're really, really finding success as far as how they were able to play. It was actually a really slow third quarter, just because there weren't a whole lot of points scored, but that didn't mean the aggression level dropped.
Obviously, there were less points. Taylorville only scored 7.
Yep, 7-5.
Yeah, and obviously that's slower points-wise, but you could see the defenses were both being very aggressive. And overall, both teams were playing super fast. They were playing super hard. So despite the third quarter sort of being a more slow quarter, I still wouldn't necessarily say this is like a super slow quarter. More just like a moderate.
And so with a 35-27 lead going into the fourth quarter, we kind of were worried that this was going to be one of those quarters that came down to it. Mount Zion really, while Taylorville led the whole time, Mount Zion really wasn't going away. So let's take a look at the fourth quarter and see what happened. Taylorville said, you know what? We're tired of playing around. Let's jump out to a big lead. Brock Brown, my goodness. He went into the fourth quarter with only 5 points. 13 points in the fourth quarter from Brock Brown, including that beautiful slam dunk right there. Malik Pierce, 15 points total on the night. And let's check out some of the, I think we've got the stats up there for how they did overall tonight. No, they do not. It's already gone. We missed it. I missed it. That's all right. But again, just a fantastic fourth quarter. A 24-12 fourth quarter for Taylorville. They absolutely dominate. Brock Brown, 7 for 11 from the field, 2 for 5 from the three-point line, and perfect from the free throw line as Taylorville dominates this one, 62-39. All right, I want to thank our sponsors who allow us to be here this evening. Taylorville Community Credit Union, TCCU, sponsor of our timeout. Senior Citizens of Christian County, and who sponsor our free throws. Also, Nicole Patrick, our country financial player of the game, which is Max Severa tonight. Max Severa jumped out with 11 points right off the bat and got Taylorville going. Taylorville scored, got that 8-0 lead, and never looked back.
I mean, yeah, obviously, you're going to win player of the game when you're the reason the team doesn't stop.
Yeah, and he got them off to a good start. They never looked back. Max Severa, our WTIM Nicole Patrick Country Financial Player of the Game. Other point totals, as we told you, Brock Brown 18, Malik Pierce 15, 6 for Patrick Curtin, 11 for Max Severa, 5 for Wyatt Yonker, 2 for Maddox Owens, and 2 for Landon Bowser. A big 2 that came right at the end of the first half. Fantastic job from him. Boy, we have had quite a night tonight, Blaze. We have had quite a night. And a little bit of Dr. Pepper fun earlier today. And, man, I tell you what, though. But what a night from these guys. And, yes, we've got the – look at this. We've got the replay and everything. Oh, all over the place, man. Oh, the head shaking all, man. The head shaking all.
It's always Dr. Anytime I get a soda, I always got to.
It's good, except for the Dr. Pepper goes everywhere. 10 points for Brody Lippa, 11 for Holden Wiry, 3 points from Drake Gensler, 8 for Jordan Sims, and 1 for Landon Workman. And thank you to Tommy TV for saving that highlight video of me. That was fantastic. No, big shout out to you guys behind the scenes making all of our magic. We couldn't do this without you guys, so thank you so much for that. On behalf of Blaze Rogers, my name is Lyra Kamola. If I will see you, have a fantastic rest of your evening. Final score here, Taylorville, Tornadoes 62, Mount Zion Braves 39. If I don't see you, have a fantastic rest of your evening. Good night. Go Tornadoes.
You're watching Tommy TV.